Alrighty, y'all. Now that I've got my meatballs and my broth onto my Blackstone here, I'm adding in 6 packets of my onion soup mix. This is gonna give this such a great flavor along with that beef broth. Just wanna make sure we get everything out of these packets and on to these meatballs. All right, I'm just releasing my large cans of cranberry sauce here. I chose the jelly, but you could also use the whole berry. And now I'm just using my fresh rosemary, and I'm gonna start just cutting little sprigs of this in, adding them throughout. I've got this rosemary plant because it comes with more sprigs on it than when you buy like a little box. I also think rosemary is such a great gift to give people for the holidays. Fresh rosemary plant that you can keep in the home. It makes it so fragrant, and then you can just pluck off little sprigs to cook as needed. Such a great gift. Wow, this is starting to smell amazing. The combination of the rosemary with our jelly cranberry. All right, I'm coming in with my Haba-Bichi flippers, and I'm just gonna start breaking my cranberry into smaller pieces. Look how easily that's slicing up. Isn't that incredible? And that beautiful color. We've got our greens here. We've got that broth, that onion soup mix, and now our cranberry sauce jelly. And I'm just breaking this up into smaller pieces, just like this, so easy. And now we're gonna start tossing everything together. We want these meatballs to get mixed with our beef, with our cranberry. Now on the Haba-Bichi here, there is a drain for grease on the back, but today, since this isn't a very greasy project that we're making, I've plugged up that hole just using a little bit of foil so we can make a nice hot cooking surface that would also hold our liquid. Y'all, this is starting to look super amazing. Like I said, I've just got to get everything incorporated, but the smell of that onion soup mix, of the rosemary, of our meatballs, our broth, this is starting to be out of this world, everybody. I think you're really gonna like this. All right, now that we've got our balls into a nice even layer here, now you can make this in the crock pot or in your oven, so no worries if you don't have a Haba-Bichi, but I'm just gonna close the lid. We're gonna let this stew for about 40 minutes. Alrighty, y'all. We've just been letting this bubble and stew and thicken up. It smells absolutely incredible. What a delicious appetizer that's perfect for the holidays. Look at that thick, delicious looking gravy. Now, as I said, you could do this in a crock pot or in your oven, but we like to do it on the Haba-Bichi. Oh my God, the flavor is amazing. Y'all, you gotta try it.